Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our first of two, actually, I should say first of three live broadcasts today. We have another one where you can ask me all kinds of questions at 4 o'clock this afternoon. And then tonight, I have another special training that we're going to make available to everybody. Let me just take a quick peek and see who's here. Okay. Let me change screens. And I want to welcome all of my friends on Facebook that are watching this, as well as my friends on LinkedIn and people that are following on my YouTube channel. For those of you that are students and watching and participating in this live Zoom, if you have any questions, please pop them in the chat window. And we'll be sure to answer as many as we can in the time we have allotted. Now, last night, I introduced a new 90-second prospecting discovery that applies to LinkedIn and Facebook. And the feedback that I got from the folks that watched it last night was, a little unexpected, because I didn't expect to get as many results, excited results from people that were basically trying it. And we're going to be talking about it tonight as well, with some more additional features. Now, the deal is that on LinkedIn and Facebook, you can tell who's online. On LinkedIn, they've got the solid green dots. The green donut means they're hooked up to LinkedIn on their mobile phone. On Facebook, again, you've got solid green dots. So you know that people are there. And one of the things that we talked about in the first session of boot camp is how to literally turn on your settings so that you appear to be on LinkedIn or Facebook 24/7, even when you're not there. People are more inclined to write back to you, respond to anything that you've done, if they think you're there. Let me look. So Debbie writes, Facebook is changing changes. Today, my profile banner was avatars. And after about a minute, it reverted back to my regular picture. That's part of what's happening, okay? Expanded bandwidth is giving people more of an opportunity to put videos and moving things that are out there. Tonight, at 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific, I'm going to share with you new ways to generate nonstop leads that turn immediately into customers, distributors, and sales. So make sure you join me for that, maxnygaard.com/free training. What I'm going to be sharing with everybody is what has been described as the missing piece to the LinkedIn and Facebook sales funnel. You can talk to lots of people on any social network, on the phone or face-to-face, but if you don't know how to close the sale, it's one huge waste of time. And I'm committed to helping everyone take the fear out of selling and become great at sales during my July boot camp. When you're talking to people, always remember social networking law number 2. Don't focus on making a sale, focus on whether there's a sale to be made. And we only want to talk to people that we know ahead of time, need it, want it. But at the same point in time, with access to so many people, the more selective you are about who you talk to, the more successful you're going to be. Barbara learned it.
I see Barbara's back. Let me bring her up because I love success stories. So Barbara, I think this is her 3rd boot camp.
Hi, Max.
Hey, Barbara, I hope you don't mind me showcasing your success, but I'm just proud of you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Why don't you share with everybody, since we started to do this?
You could probably tell it better, but I came across this someone had shared this with me many years ago about Max Steingart, but I never got involved. And so I've been building my network marketing business a little over 7 years now. Totally frustrated myself. Bought leads of people that wanted to work from home. I could go on and on. And so finally I said, let me get in here and see what this is all about. So I attended 2 boot camps, and I'm going to be attending June's. And all I can say is thank you, Max Steingart, because I have learned so much. I know I have a lot to learn yet, but I found, like you said, we can all win. This isn't like where some can and some, no, we all have the possibility of accomplishing everything we want to accomplish. I'm not afraid to talk to people anymore because I have more than enough to talk to. I sponsored people. In fact, a couple weeks ago, I must have missed it, but I got this thing on Facebook saying you were one of the top recruiters for May. I went, really? I wanted to message back and say, let's thank Max Steingart for that, because it's so much fun. It's not like drudgery before where I hated to follow up. When you contact somebody and think, oh, this is so much fun. And like Max said, it can become addictive. I get up in the morning and I have a routine. Depending on my schedule, it doesn't always get done at the exact same time, but I always make sure I post something on my site. I make sure I go in and contact at least 10 people or more. I have people that are responding. I mean, like today, I had 7 people that I responded to, and the best is yet to come. So I can just say thank you, Max. I so appreciate so much everything that I've learned from you, and I can tell you're passionate about helping each one of us. So thank you.
Well, thank you, Barbara. And again, every one of you is heading down the same road.
All right, now, you can close 80 to 90% of the people that you talk to, providing, of course, you're talking to the right people. The secret to connecting with the right people lies in the contents of their profile, their visible activity, and their answers to your questions. And when the content of your profile resonates specifically with your ideal prospect and positions you as a unique advisor and expert they want to know, your post will capture their attention and compel them to want to learn more about you and your business. And when your personal profile on LinkedIn and Facebook positions you to be perceived as that person that can solve the problems of your prospects, and you follow my scripts, you can enroll 8 out of 9 people instead of 1 out of 100. By attracting and talking to the right people, you can finally build your business with people who align perfectly with your vision, values, and goals. So I got this from Stefan in Australia. Since I started working with you, I've enrolled 10 people in my business, with more about to come in. In the last 4 years, I've been in network marketing. I've never found so many people seriously interested in network marketing and my business. You're a great coach, Max. I wish I found you 4 years ago. Top earners strive to assemble their dream team with people they like to be around so they can achieve unparalleled success in the network marketing industry. Dana Barrage today is a 6 six-figure monthly income earner. She learned this working with me in MySpace. Dave Ledoux was a top earner in his company for 18 years. He went through my retreat. He felt like a rookie. It's not what works in network marketing. It's what duplicates. All right. So let me demonstrate something that we shared last night. I'm going to pop over here. And specifically, I'm going to LinkedIn. Now, notice down here at the bottom, I have new messages from people. Here's one. Now, this was someone that I was communicating with. And she got her LinkedIn profile turned off. Right now, she's in the process of having to submit her driver's license, some kind of documentation. So here's what I want to show you. Earlier today, I made a post 15 minutes ago. And so far, I've had 2 people that liked it, 1 person that made a comment. Now, after you posted something, not everybody that you're connected to is going to see it. So we can come over here to send. And now what we do is we look at the people that are online. Now, maybe they're online or maybe they've just left their computer on. But the green dot clearly shows the people that you want to reconnect with. So you basically go down, you look for the people that clearly you want to communicate with. And I wouldn't do more than maybe 8, 10 at the time max, and you send it. All right. So now I'm going to log out of my account. Going to come back in here. Bill, I want to show you something. Now, right now, if we go over build to your network, you have, let me unmute you.
Good morning.
Morning. So Bill, I wanted to show you this before, our session on Wednesday. First, you got 1,211 people that you're already connected to. Now, once you're connected to someone, you're connected. So if we went over here and looked at who these people are, and we filter it down specifically by first level, so they say that you got 1,100. Now, 1,100 people. If we go up to the top here and we did a search for how many of these people are looking for any kind of an opportunity, got 472. How many people are seeking an opportunity? You got 231. How many people who are open to an opportunity? Got 180. And then searching for an opportunity, you got 64. So that's 947 people out of, what did we say, 1,100? That's about 84% of the people that you're connected to right now are still looking for an opportunity. Now, if we come down here and we can see, let's go back to open or looking. Let's take the big one. They got 472 people. Now, come down here. Let's take a look at this person right here. Look at the message. So this was from last September. All right. This person is still alive. This is a person that you're still connected to, and this is a person that is still looking for an opportunity. Your ability to restart the conversation, that's what we're going to get into on Wednesday, is easy. And the best part about it is because she's been looking for a long time, the likelihood that she's going to be more open to talking to you pretty high, depending upon who she is, what she's all about. Another thing that LinkedIn has done. All right, so we're going to go over here and let's see how active she is. So you look at her activity. She's a school teacher. Now, we come up here to activity. And in the past, we were always looking at posts. So she posted something a month ago. But now they've added other features, comments. Well, she made a comment about this a year ago. Let's go over here to more. Reactions. And she loved this. Now, what we're going to do, so you're already connected to her. So we come back over here to our home page. And now what we can do is we can post something. And all right, our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. So we post this. Now, once we've posted this, not everybody that you're connected to is going to see this. Why? Because you're connected to 1,100 people. So what we can do is we're going to build a list of the people that we believe are going to be our hot prospects. And then we can come over here to send. Now we're coming down this list. Well, this person's online right now. Come down. So these people are on their phone. But we're also looking for people that clearly have a need. Now we're going to be working off of a list moving forward. So we're going to go down and we're going to do this with 10 people. And this is going to put your post right in their face.
Morning. Morning.
And what this is going to do is this is going to enable you to start conversations. Another thing that we can do, let's come over here to your network. And because you haven't been active, you don't have celebrations yet. But that's okay. Because what you can do is go over to your network. Is you could use this link. And even though it's not visible to you, you still have the ability to use it. So now we can come over here. So this is somebody who's having a birthday today. You were connected 5 months ago. So these are all relatively new people. And if we look at the message, so what's happening here is literally you're going to be able to jumpstart your activity right out of the gate, which is what we're going to be covering in our session on Wednesday. Picking out the best people who have the aptitude to be successful is what it's all about. Now, one of the things that we can do, come over to your profile. So we have to look in your messages because we turned July into an anniversary. So if we go over to your messages, so here we have conversations. This is for June. There are all kinds of opportunities to start sharing information, start conversations that are going to result in sales. Now let me pop back over here. So you see, it's not what works, my friends, it's what duplicates. Bring somebody into your business on Monday. By Wednesday, they could be talking to their friends about it. By Friday, they could be bringing in their friends. LinkedIn and Facebook's new features make it easier to enroll people in your business. You got to change your picture, wish them a happy birthday, wish them a happy holiday. You can talk to perfect prospects every day, crush it by using reverse attraction marketing. You're reaching out to people that we know ahead of time would have interest in what you do. Now let's talk about speed. It takes 90 minutes for the average person to respond to an email. 90 seconds. I'm sorry, 90 minutes. But it only takes 90 seconds for the average person to respond to a text message. The response rates increase dramatically when you use my scripts and what I like to call my secret sauce. Today, 99% of your prospecting, recruiting, and business building activity can now be done on your mobile phone with a Facebook and LinkedIn phone app. Adding animated content to your text message is producing immediate results And it's a way to impress your connections and showcase your social networking expertise, even if you don't feel like you have any. A GIF, a moving image, draws extra attention to your message, so people are much more likely to answer it much faster. So sending someone a happy birthday message on their birthday will not get you as many responses, because usually on your birthday, people have lots of messages. But if you use a moving image, your birthday message gets extra attention. I want to wish you happy birthday. We've been connected on LinkedIn since September of 2015, but we've never really talked. What prompted you to become a teacher? Gifts are my secret conversational sauce. So whether it's an unofficial holiday like National Oreo Day, or a bona fide holiday like Easter, Father's Day, National Selfie Day, or just like, that Tuesday, June the 27th, is National Ice Cream Cake Day, in case you love ice cream and are looking for an excuse to go off your diet. We just passed the 4th of July. How are you going to celebrate? And now, tomorrow is National Pina Colada Day. The frequent use of animated GIFs in your messages will make you stand out from the crowd of other people that your prospects are talking to, makes them smile, makes them respond to you faster. But don't use the GIFs that LinkedIn provides, because they don't remain part of your message after a week. After a week, they disappear. Instead, download GIFs from the internet to ensure they last. That's what they're going to look like after a week. So the ripple effect of your posts on LinkedIn and Facebook can start conversations that result in sales. And that is what it's all about. I had someone that I sent a message to, and she complained that it was late. Okay, so here, let me just show you this, okay? Happy birthdays, happy holidays. Posting anything in a moving format is what it's all about. So we've got some questions, so let me come back over here. Let me log out of Bill's account. Okay, so first, let me hear from Carla. And then Ed's got one.
Hey, Max, how are you?
Morning, Carla. How are you?
I'm good. I'm sitting in a hotel room in St. Petersburg for a few days before Orlando.
Gotcha. So you said, so what happened?
So I sent her a birthday message, because I do it like a couple of days after their birthday, like you had recommended, because they all get kind of drowned out. And she actually, it wasn't really somebody that I was looking at as a prospect. It was somebody that I had met a long time ago. And she was just like, well, thanks, but it's late. And so I just, use your strategy to say, well, a lot of times the messages get kind of drowned out, and I wanted to wish a very happy birthday. You know, you're busy celebrating. What did you do to celebrate? You know, I just instantly saw the negativity. It was amazing.
Well, in the message, did you say I wanted to wish you a belated happy birthday?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, you see, it's subtle little things like that. That are little clues as to who you want to talk to.
Oh yeah, it tells you a lot.
Mhm. So you're all excited about the convention this week? Next week?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting ready to go downstairs and work out, play a little golf, hit the beach tonight for sunset, and I'm looking forward to Orlando for Friday and Saturday.
Now, what you can do, this is a very powerful strategy, is search for people that you're already connected to that live in the Orlando area. And what you could do is you could reach out to them. I'm coming to Orlando this weekend for a business conference and a little bit of a mini convention. And ask them to recommend a restaurant. What's your favorite food?
Yeah, I've done that with a few people already.
And how's it working?
It's working. I mean, it's giving conversations and increasing curiosity.
That's all it is. And so
Mhm.
every time you talk to someone, every time, what you're doing is you have the opportunity to qualify them, and that's what it's all about. With every conversation moving forward, you're going to know, is this somebody that I really want to talk to? Last month, Bunme enrolled a phenomenal candidate for her business. From the time she connected with him to the time he signed up in the business was 8 months. But if we look at the amount of texts back and forth, she has less than an hour worth of actual texting. The bulk of it was posting, staying in front of people, staying in their face. So have fun in Orlando.
Thanks. Are you going?
I was playing with the idea of going. Probably not. If I was going to go, I was just going to drive up, for the day, and it all depends if my wife will come with me. I don't want to. It's a 3-hour drive. I love to drive, and a number of leaders really want me to go talk to their leaders and their team members. I know I've helped over 60 people become $1 million earners in that company, and so it would be fun. But like I said, the last time I went to an Isagenix event was back in 2017 with my son, and
Time to go again.
well, yeah, I know it's time to go, but like I said, don't really look forward to a 3-hour drive by myself. Of course,
Oh yeah.
we'll work it out. So maybe I'll.
We'll hope to see you there.
If I do go, believe me, I'll let everybody know. Now let's come down here and let's look at it.
Hey, Matt.
Good afternoon.
How you doing? You okay?
We're doing good. So
Listen, I'll share the car journey with you on Friday if you want.
you're gonna what?
I'll share the car journey with you on Friday.
Okay, so did you have a question?
Yeah, totally. So in terms of well, a couple of questions. In terms of the icebreaker, do you, if you've reached out to somebody, a new person that you're connecting to, or somebody you're already connected to, and they don't see the message, would you still send the icebreaker with a quote? or would it be only the ones who actually where you can see they actually see your message to them?
Okay. First, the people that you're already connected to. You're already connected to them, and depending upon how long it's been that you've been connected, I would say if you've already been connected to them for more than 4 or 5 months, there's no reason to use the icebreaker. You could add to that and say, sorry, I'm so sorry for my delayed response, acknowledging the fact that there's been some time.
Mm.
Then it's nice to connect with you. And then the icebreaker is an easy question to ask. How long have you been on LinkedIn? How's it working for you?
Yeah.
Now, the first message you're sending to people you don't know, you're not connected to at all, you'll see that in the message history.
Yeah.
When they accept you, that's when you hit them with the icebreaker. Now, people don't necessarily respond back when you send them a connection request. They just accept it.
Mm.
When you send the icebreaker, acknowledging the connection, paying them a little bit of a compliment, again, they don't necessarily respond. So the third message, where you send the motivating image along with that little script, hey, routinely send these out to my friends, I hope you like it. That becomes the conversation starter. Now, if they responded to you beforehand, well, you've got an eager socializer. If they don't respond, well, that's okay. Now you attempt to start the conversation. And you start the conversation, the question that you're going to ask is determined by the content of their profile.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you identify what their hot button is, example, if somebody had an open to work frame around their picture, and they're still working, the obvious question would be, why are you looking to change jobs? If they have an open to work frame around their picture and they haven't worked in 3 months, the question would be, why did you leave your last job? You always want to ask questions that are easy for people to answer. And then typically it takes maybe 4 or 5 messages back and forth to identify the people that clearly would be potential candidates for your business or not. So you keep talking to the ones that do appear to be candidates, and you drop the ones that don't. And we keep moving forward. That's how Sam is closing 9 out of 10 people he talks to.
Mm-hmm.
He's only talking to people that he clearly knows what their pain point is. And he knows that there'd be some potential synergy and that these people would be successful. The more you filter, don't be in a hurry to talk to people. Pick the best people and your business is going to grow faster. Did you have any more questions?
Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, just one more. In terms of like posting, I've been taught, and what I've done, especially on Facebook and on LinkedIn previously, is like giving value. Like I've got fitness background, so giving value, giving tips and all sorts of things to just be the kind of person to go to and everything for like product acquisition and all that kind of stuff. And so I'm just wondering how to sort of fit the amount of value that I can give to attract people to me in that stuff compared to like how to build it this way on LinkedIn in terms of posting. Do you see what I mean? I'm kind of like conflicted on giving value, doing reels, that kind of stuff, like you get taught from other people. So then like posting the motivational things each day? Like, do I still put on content to educate people on, you know, my expertise, so they come to me in terms of product customers as well, or should it just be purely business related stuff in terms of LinkedIn? I'm not sure how to work.
The best thing that you could do is, and let me just give you an example. If I go over here to Brainy Call, now you could post anything that, but let's come over here. I mean, on any subject. So if we go over here, let's go to funny. Here's one. People who think they know everything are great annoyance to the people that do. Behind every great man is a woman rolling her eyes. Probably not the best example. We could go back and we could look at other categories, or you can just go on the internet. About here, genius. And we go to images. And you take one like this. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Just stuff that makes people think. Motivational quotes. About life and struggles. And there's all kinds of stuff. Now, what we could do is we could go just hit GIF. Moving images. So you take something like this. Life always offers you a second chance. It's called tomorrow. Putting things up there that don't relate to business. When life takes the wind out of your sails, it's time. It is to test you with the oars. Putting things up there like this. This one is great because it's got 10 different messages all rolled into one. So there are all kinds of opportunities for you to do that. I have, Jackie, I have to end this one now, but if you can come back at 4 o'clock, I'll log in and help you with that one. So folks, if you haven't registered for boot camp, please jump in. Our second session of boot camp is tomorrow. And don't forget, join me tonight at 9 o'clock.